Hi, I'm Sudhir and this is .NET Introduction tutorial. So here we have a question, what is .NET? So .NET is a framework which is introduced by Microsoft in the year 2000. So .NET is not a technology, it's not a single programming language, it's a collection of programming languages and technologies. In the year 2000, Microsoft has given an outline which is known as .NET, which has multiple technologies and programming languages inside it. And every year it is adding more technologies and programming languages to the same framework. So nowadays in .NET we have more programming languages and technologies. So for example, now Microsoft .NET has multiple technologies like ASP.NET, ADO.NET, Windows Forms, WPF, WCF, like that. Multiple technologies are there which are used to develop different types of applications. And it also supports multiple programming languages like C#.NET, VB.NET, F#.NET, like that. A lot of programming languages has been supported by .NET. So these all technologies and programming languages comes under .NET. And there are two basic components of .NET. They are BCL and CLR. BCL is also known as FCL, which stands for Base Class Library or Framework Class Library, and CLR stands for Common Language Runtime. So let's talk about BCL. BCL is a collection of predefined classes, that is, it's a base class, like all the classes which is required for development of .NET applications are being packed and given by Microsoft as a library which is known as base class library. Using this, the developers are capable of developing .NET applications by without writing all the code from the scratch. It contains a lot of library and predefined methods, and using which we can easy our work. Next, CLR stands for Common Language Runtime. That means if you create a .NET application, the CLR present in .NET Framework is responsible for execution of your .NET applications. So all the .NET applications are being executed using this CLR, which stands for Common Language Runtime. Next, coming to technology. Technology is a collection of techniques, methods, and process used in the product development. For example, if we have a technology called ASP.NET, which is used for developing websites, so it is a technology which comes with some base classes which are responsible for developing all the web technology related concepts, and also it has some techniques like state management technique and other techniques which is responsible for working on websites and their pages, their navigations and other stuff. So technology is collection of all these techniques, and it is helping us to develop an application, for example websites. So programming language is a formal structured language designed to create a software. If you want to create any software, you have to write a functional, you have to implement some functionality which is achieved using programming languages. So they have some formal syntaxes will be there, based on which we have to write the code which is compiled by the compiler, and they are going to give us an output as a software. For example, in .NET it supports multiple languages. For example, C#.NET is there, VB.NET is there, F#, and so on. We have multiple languages. You can use one of this programming language along with the help of the technology like ASP.NET. In this, you can create a website. That means to create a website, you need a technology like ASP.NET, and also to implement the functionality inside it, you have to write a programming language like C#. Thank you.